a plane has flown into the World Trade Center. There was a lot of noise, a lot of commotion. People were trying to figure out what was going on. And all of a sudden, we got hit with this very heavy silence as we watched the second plane fly into the towers. What felt like an eternity, but was really just moments, as instantaneously as it had hit us, it shattered into pieces and everybody went in numerous directions. I walked back into my dorm and I overheard people who lived on my floor saying things to the extent of, we need to gather up all of the Muslims and send them out of the country so that things like this don't happen anymore. And when they saw that I could hear them, they got quiet and I said, you don't have to be silent on my account. If it's something that you believe, keep going. We had to evacuate the buildings again, and this time someone tried to push me down a staircase. And when I turned around, it was a young woman who was physically shorter than me and was looking up at me, but I could even still tell you just the anger that was on her face. Eventually, I was able to get back to New Jersey where my parents were. When I got home, my father sat me down and he said, when you go back to New York, we'd like for you to just kind of change a little bit of your identity. Keep your beard, but we'd be more comfortable if you didn't cover your head anymore. And when classes resumed about a week later, I felt so wretched inside. And I was just blending in and hiding who it was that I was. I don't know how to be me when I'm the only me that is in a group of people that is nothing like me. I started to make a commitment that I wouldn't be somebody who would take a step back. What was it like to be a black person in the United States during a transatlantic slave trade? What is it like to be a black person in the United States today? What was it like for true indigenous populations that were already living here when the country was first being established? What was it like for Japanese people when internment camps started to take place? What was it like for people who were Jewish at the high points of the Holocaust? Culture can be normative, but what's normative can also be in flux. We can change things, and we see that. The reality that numerous minority populations face in this country are things that if we are not woke to right now, we need to really wake up to them. Being able to really see the depth of beauty that exists in the diversity around us. Because we only see people through one part of who they are. The color of their skin, the amount of money that they have, the amount of money that they don't have, where they're distinct from us and how we don't share things in common. And that wasn't a way that I wanted to look at the world. I didn't want to be in that place where all I saw was what was lacking, but I wanted to be in a place where I could really see beyond the most surface level and to also call people to just looking at things in terms of real beauty. The missing ingredient to a lot of this hate is just real love. Where we come through now is the recognition then as to how we build real communities, real institutions on that mindset of love and understanding.